Hello to my dear 8th graders. Egzamin 8-klasisty. Just thinking about it probably makes you wanna cry. But it's coming, and it's the right time to wipe away your tears and start thinking positive about it. You've been preparing for that for many years, and I believe you can handle this. I don't want to revise whole grammar in one video. This is why I've chosen some very important grammar issues that you may find problematic and that you can come across in exam paper. Third person S. Oh, if I had $1 each time you forget about it, I would be a very rich person now. Take a look at this sentence. Kylie posts on Instagram every day. Yeah, it's true. Kylie is an active Instagrammer. But is everything okay with this sentence? Take a closer look. Something is missing. Yes, S is missing. What a silly mistake. I should say Kylie posts on Instagram every day. Kylie is she, and when you have she, he, it in present simple, please add S to a verb, okay? But be careful when making questions in present simple. This is a little different story. For third person, put does in the beginning of the sentence. For example, does Kylie share photos on Instagram every day? And don't add S to the word share. Does already tells everyone, hey, I'm here, which means it's the third person, and you don't have to add S to a verb. Must. Okay, I've got $1 million question. How to say must in the past? Musted? Yuck. Sounds awful. If we assumed that must is more or less the same as have to, the past form of must could be had to. And how to say must in the future? I will must? Oh my god, sounds even worse than musted. Must in the future is will have to. So, ja musiałem is in English I had to. Ja będę musiał is in English I will have to. What's the opposite of must? Mustn't? You must is musisz. You mustn't, nie wolno ci. So how to say nie musisz? Think about it. Present perfect. Oh my God.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Just kidding. It's not that difficult. But there's always present perfect in Egzamin 8-klasisty, so we definitely need to talk about it. To make a sentence in present perfect, you need have plus past participle. Which of these forms is past participle? Eat? Ate? Eaten? Yeah, eaten. So, if you're so smart, tell me, what's the past participle of know? Known. And what's the past participle of bring? No, it's not brang, it's brought. Okay, you know how to form present perfect, but do you know when to use it? Okay, I can tell you about 4 situations in which you should use it. Number 1. Have you ever eaten a snail? I haven't eaten a snail, but I have eaten an octopus once. Use present perfect to describe your life experiences. when you don't mention when something happened exactly. If you want to tell the time, better use past simple. Compare these sentences. I have eaten an octopus once, and I ate an octopus when I was in Italy 10 years ago, and it wasn't delicious. Number 2. How long have you lived in Poland? I have lived here since I was born, since 1988. You use present perfect to describe events that started in the past and are still valid. Sentence, I have lived in Poland since I was born means that I was born in Poland and probably still live here. Imagine present perfect is like a bridge from the past to present. You can also say this sentence in a different way. I have lived in Poland for 20 years. You use since to talk about some point in the past, which you can visualize as the point in the beginning of the bridge. And you use for to talk about some longer time. For is the whole bridge until now. In general, when you see since and for in exam paper, it probably means that you should think of using present perfect. Number 3. I have just eaten dinner. You use present perfect for describing just finished actions. Hey, do you love your grandma? How do you show her that you love her? Hug her? No, you show how much you love your granny by eating everything she gives you. But imagine that you come to your granny right after eating dinner and she asks, "My little angel, do you want something to eat?" And what do you say? No? You can't say no to your granny. You must have an argument not to make her sad. And you say, "Granny, I love you, but I have just eaten dinner." She will understand. Maybe. Number 4. I have lost my phone. Do you know that feeling when you want to use your phone and it's missing? This is the worst. You start looking for your phone and making super fast and super strange moves. You shout in horror, "I have lost my phone! I have lost my phone! Have you seen my phone?" Use present perfect in situation when something happened in the past and you suffer the effects now. You lost your phone some time ago and the effect is that it's gone. You can't call anyone, you can't check your Instagram, you can't take a selfie. Life doesn't make sense anymore. Oh, there it is. Timetables. Do you know what a timetable is? It's rozkład jazdy. When you want to say autobus odjeżdża o 7:00, remember that you should use present simple and say the bus leaves at 7. When you want to say autobus przyjeżdża o 6:00, you say the bus arrives at 6. When you want to ask o której odjeżdża autobus, you say what time does the bus leave? What does she look like? And what's she like? And what does she like? I believe that you know the difference in meaning, but I will remind you just in case, okay? Let's explain that looking at Lady Gaga's picture. What does she look like? She has got a short blonde hair and red lipstick. What's she like? She's talented and clever. What does she like? She likes singing and Bradley Cooper. Kids' toys versus kids' toys. What's the difference between these two phrases? First one means that the toys belong to only one kid. The second one means that the toys belong to many kids. Conditionals 1 and 2. Let's have a look at example of the first conditional. If you watch this video, you will pass the exam in flying colors. Jeśli obejrzysz to wideo, to zdasz egzamin znakomicie. First part of this sentence, if you watch this video, is a condition. The other, you will pass, is a result. It's not 100% sure that you will pass if you watch it, but this is possible. Psst. You will pass it anyway. What matters most is how well you pass it. Remember to use present simple after if, and in the main clause, use will. Don't use will after if. First conditional says that something is possible, while the second conditional says that something is hypothetical. If I had $1 million, I would buy 50,000 pizzas. Gdybym miał $1 000 000, kupiłbym 50,000 pizz. Pizz? Sounds strange. This time, after if, use the past tense, and in the main clause, use would and verb in a base form. Don't put would after if, okay? All things considered, conditionals are like mathematical formulas. If plus present simple plus will equals first conditional. If plus past simple plus would equals second conditional. Quiz time! Choose the correct sentence. Kim texts her boyfriend every day. Or Kim texts her boyfriend every day. Of course, Kim texts her boyfriend every day. Kim is the third person. Does she always scroll on the phone? Or does she always scrolls on the phone? Of course, does she always scroll on the phone is correct. I musted go home early, or I had to go home early. Of course, I had to go home early. I have seen a shark 2 years ago, or I saw a shark 2 years ago. Of course, I saw a shark 2 years ago is correct. I have lived in Spain since 30 years, or I have lived in Spain for 30 years. Of course, I have lived in Spain for 30 years is correct. How would you answer this question? What's she like? She likes bananas, or she is nice. Of course, she is nice is the right answer. How would you translate this sentence? Nie muszę być dla niej miła. I mustn't be nice to her? Or I don't have to be nice to her? Of course, I don't have to be nice to her. Finish the sentence. If I were you, I would study, or I will study. Look at the picture. Which phrase is correct for this picture? Parent house or parent house with the apostrophe at the end of the word? Of course, parent house with the apostrophe at the end of the word. Okay, that would be it. Hope you revised something. Get enough sleep and don't stress before the exam. It's gonna be fine. Good luck!